Candidum praeterea gravo palio medica. Let me repeat those words for you for a moment. They'll become clear at the end. Candidum praeterea grave palio medica. By now, many of the students have already figured out my propensity and fondness for both Latin and parables, so my words will be brief, but I've taken the liberty of modifying an ancient parable and making it unique to modern times, because I feel it's appropriate to this occasion. A medical student was standing on his first day of clinical rotations next to the resident and once asked the resident why the white coat was longer for the resident and the attending's coat was longer still. The reply came from the resident: to add weight. The resident continued, for you see, today I walk into the family room, in the family waiting room, and have to explain to the parents that their son was gone. So in this left pocket is empathy, and I must carry a great deal of it. Later this morning, I was asked to try and decipher a diagnosis that no one else had yet to figure out. The patient was suffering, and it was incumbent upon me to try and find the source and the cause, and to try and find a way to treat it. So I keep knowledge in the right pocket, and I must carry a great deal of it. The attending has an even heavier cloak, the resident replied, for he carries what I carry, but also carries the weight of responsibility, both to the patient and to us. And he carries the burden of education and stewardship, as well as the weight of compassion. His pockets are very deep, and his cloak is very heavy. The coat is white because it comes from the Latin candidus, which means white or purity, as it represents candi, or candor, or truth. The resident continued, do not fret about the size and weight of your cloak, for it will become heavy and long enough with time. But you will notice that your cloak starts out white, just as ours, because trust, honesty, and integrity must run through every thread and must be part of everything you do as a physician, be you an attending, a resident, or a student. With the College of Osteopathic Medicine class of 2017, please stand.